is a walking, talking moron. It really is. It really is. Baseball caps, cowboy hats, whatever kind of hat. Anybody who wears a hat is an idiot. They really are. They really are. A person with intelligence, they just don't have a need to wear a hat. You tell me that's not true. You tell me that's not true. I want to know. You know it's true. I've never met anybody in my life. Well, I mean, I don't meet anybody, first off, that wears a hat because I have higher standards in my friends. If I met somebody and they wore a hat, I'd say, I don't know what, I wouldn't talk to them. They wouldn't be my friends. I wouldn't talk. The conversation wouldn't come up. Idiots. I see these people sitting around. I mean, grown men. We're talking grown men in their 30s with a baseball cap on. We're talking grown men with a feather sticking out of their hat. Idiots. I mean, really dumb. I really feel sorry for them. I couldn't imagine a woman being attracted to a guy like this. I couldn't. I can't comprehend it. But these guys are really that dumb. They are really that dumb. You know it. Don't you know it? Do you agree with that? Disagree? I'm curious. I'm open. We can discuss anything we want here at 872-0750 outside of Atlanta, 1-800-WSB-TALK. Also, I want to ask you, this is a deep question. Try to understand the question. This is a deep question. I want to ask you about what kind of person you are. I want to delve down into you. You personally. You listen to radio right now. I want to talk to you personally. This is a question. I brought this up about 3 nights ago on my all-night show. We're talking about it. Because I felt like at one time in my life, I was in that rut. I'm out and about, and I look at people, and they're walking on a sidewalk. Somebody has taken and they've laid this cement out, and people are now walking on this sidewalk. They're just being herded along by somebody else who laid out this path and subconsciously or what it told these people where to walk. Where do you walk? I'm asking you, are you a person that is so easily controlled that somebody lays out a slab of cement and you follow along on it? Is your whole life like that? Is your whole life, more or less, laid out? Somebody else has laid this path out for you, and you just follow along on this sidewalk, more or less? Or are you cutting your own path? Or do sometimes you fall off the sidewalk and get lost in the woods like a real life should be about? I'm asking you. What are you? Which one are you? Are you on a sidewalk right now? Your life. Is your life, are you on a sidewalk? Has somebody else laid it out for you, and you're just following along? I guess what I'm asking you is, are you a sheep? That's what a sidewalk is. You know, there are sidewalks that weave around, and there are shorter cuts right through the grass to another sidewalk, or right to where you want to go, right through the grass. Do you cut through and walk through the grass? If not, I think you're limited. Not the smartest person I've ever talked to. Somebody else has put a slab of concrete down there, and you just follow along, mindlessly follow along. Sheep. Get off the sidewalk. Find another path. That's what I'm doing tonight. What are you doing tonight? 872-0750 outside of Atlanta, 1-800-WSB-TALK. Let's go to the phones right now, and let's talk to Bob. Hey, Bob, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Well, I don't know what to make of you.
What do you want to make of me?
Well, at first you sounded pretty idiotic with all that hat stuff, and now when you got on the sidewalk thing, you sound pretty bright.
Well, I know what about you, Bob? You can talk about me all night, but what about you, Bob? Do you have an opinion, or do you just want to comment on my opinions?
What about me?
I think you're an idiot, Bob, and I don't want to continue the conversation. See, this guy's on a sidewalk. I've laid out a sidewalk, more or less, and he's falling right onto the sidewalk, and he's following along. Man, create your own thoughts, people. I know there must be a few of you out there able to create something mentally. So call me up and share it with me at 872-0750. Are you on a sidewalk? Has somebody else laid it out for you? I'm beginning to wonder, can you even comprehend the message I'm trying to send out? To the phones. Let's go to, how about Al? Hey, Al, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Dave, how you doing this early night?
I'm doing good, Al.
Okay, listen, the other night I spoke with you about the sidewalk deal.
Yes.
And you wanted to speak to someone who, in fact, got off of it.
Right.
I got off of it.
You did?
About 3.5, 4 years ago, I took about a 50% cut in pay.
Right.
Resigned my prestigious position.
Right.
And I now live in the country. And I have less hassle. There's no traffic.
That sounds nice, Al. That sounds real nice.
And I think I broke ground there. I got out of the mold, one might say.
Did you receive any criticism for this decision, Al?
Well, absolutely. Of course, I had broken off the sidewalk. I didn't go down the main path as everyone was supposed to have gone.
And everybody else wanted to push you back onto the sidewalk, right, Al?
Well, no. I was ostracized.
Oh, wow.
No one, your so-called friends leave you, but you find other friends. More important, deep friends.
That's right, Al.
But the main thing I wanted to get in.
You're not a hat wearer, are you, Al?
I absolutely am now.
Oh, you loser.
You're not going to believe this?
I'm dealing with an idiot.
No.
I'm talking to a moron, okay?
No.
Well, let me slow down my speech so you can keep up with me, Al. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
No, David. You're not going to believe this, but I wear a hat that's got a picture and a word across it that says catfish. And that is my chosen. Listen, I was with the mod group. I was a yuppie, a so-called yuppie, what have you.
Now you're an idiot.
No, I've gone back to the basics.
All those drugs got to you, right, Al?
And I quit doing those.
All those drugs caught up with you, right, Al?
I've gone back to nature, David.
Yeah, nature, right. Yeah, weed. It's called weed, right. Yeah, I know what nature is. I know what you're referring to. All right, hey, don't want to take you away from it. See you later, Al.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. See, that's what happened to you people. Stay away from that stuff. Stay away from it. All right, let's go, well, how about Ted in Arkansas? Well, I got to do a break. All right, Daryl, fine. Got to do a break. All right, I'm David Paul. Hey, doesn't it sound good? Dave Paul, AM-750 WSB.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in, keep trucking, like the doo-dah man together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
You know it's going to be a bad day when? On AM-750 WSB.
Man, is that music or what? See, that's new bumper music. I created a little bit, some newer bumper music. That's it right there. You heard it all. All the rest of it's not to be repeat stuff. Can anybody comprehend what Dave Paul's talking about? Are you on a sidewalk? Has somebody else laid this sidewalk out there your whole life? Nothing original, nothing new. You're right there on a sidewalk just following along with the herd of people. Sheep. And afraid to get off the sidewalk. See, that's an in-depth topic. And then the other topics, I guess, geared towards morons. Do you wear a hat or not? Fine. Let's go to Ted. Hey, Ted, you're on AM-750 WSB. Hey, Ted.
Dave.
Yes.
Country superstars like Garth Brooks and George Strait and Clint Black, they all wear those Stetson hats. I wish somebody would shoot them off while they're performing. They look so stupid.
Well, I don't like country music.
It's an image thing, isn't it?
That's one of the leading causes of incest, and I don't approve of country music.
Oh, well, Garth Brooks is multi-platinum on his stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't wear a hat unless I'm playing tennis and it's 100 degrees, and you got to.
No, I know, Ted. That's good, Ted. Okay, so you don't wear a hat?
No.
Well, that's
I gotta have that executive look.
Ted, are you on a sidewalk, Ted?
No, I don't use sidewalks.
You do not use sidewalks. Is your life on a sidewalk?
No.
Yes. No? Yes?
I'm my own man.
You're your own man. I'd have to analyze your life. I'd have to sit down and go everything you've done, and I could determine if you're on a sidewalk.
I'll write you a letter. 1601 West Peachtree.
That's right. See you later.
Right.
Bye, Ted. Hey, Eric. Hey, Eric, you're on AM-750 WSB.
David Paul, I got to ring you well again.
Uh-oh, Eric. What's going on? Hey, Eric, is your life on a sidewalk, Eric?
You know, I blazes my own trail.
Yes.
Long ago, a man by the name of, let me see, what was his name? I believe it was Thoreau. He say,
Thoreau, yes, Thoreau.
If somebody marched to a different drummer than he is an individual.
That is right.
That is what I is. And that is what you is too, David Paul.
That's right, yes, you're right.
You can't help it being an individual because nobody in his right mind will want to be like you.
Huh?
But you were so crazy, David Paul. Just a few weeks ago, you going crazy over people who wear deodorant.
That's right.
Now you're calling people who wear hats.
I'm an observer of life. I'm an observer.
Let me tell you something. There are a lot of
observe.
people out there who got problem with baldness, and they needs to cover up their head to keep it from getting burned by the sun.
See, they have a vanity problem, and
They ain't got no vanity problem.
vanity is a slight form of mental illness. So
Let me tell you something. They may have a sunburn
Well,
problem.
no, it's a sign of mental illness.
Oh, I see.
Vanity's
So
a
you're
sign.
supposed to let your scalp just blister. Is that it?
There is suntan lotion.
Oh, I see. So if you put on suntan lotion, that don't mean that your head gonna blister by the sun. Is that right?
That's right, Eric.
What if you was a black man? You need to have your head cool.
That's
Ain't
not
nothing
true,
wrong with
Eric.
wearing no cap.
No, that's not true, Eric.
That is true, too.
No, it's not true, Eric.
Well, you must be crazy.
I'm not crazy, Eric.
Ain't you never seen nobody take a terry cloth cap and wring it out in cold water and put it on a hot head before?
Never seen it. I don't hang around that kind of person, Eric.
Because you don't have nothing to do with sports or athletics, does you?
Absolutely
That's
not,
because you
Eric.
is a WIMP is what you is. You is a WIMP, David Paul. I'm ashamed of you. And what's more, I don't want to be around you because you don't use deodorant because I know you must stink.
It's not
Now,
true,
you
Eric.
don't wear no hat. You don't wear no deodorant.
right.
And you say people who do are crazy.
They're insane.
I'm beginning to believe that you are insane.
I'm not insane, Eric, and I don't like being called
Have
insane.
you ever heard the expression that is the pot calling the kettle black?
Never.
You are guilty of being the pot calling the kettle black, David Paul.
Thanks for the call,
You
Eric.
is crazy. I have to
all right,
rein
Eric.
you in.
Bye, Eric.
I'm telling you, you getting on my nerves, David Paul. But I will say one last thing.
Yes.
You is an inspiration for the infirm. For the mentally infirm, you is an inspiration. As I say so many times to so many people, David Paul, if they can pay you for talking this kind of trash on the radio, there's hope for everybody.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, David Paul.
Bye, Eric.
Goodbye.
Oh, God. Let's go to John. Hey, John, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Good evening, Dave. How are you doing?
I'm doing real good, John. And you, how are you doing?
Not very good, Dave.
Yeah.
From work.
Work, yeah.
Work.
Okay.
Dave.
Must not be a very good job if you're working on Saturdays like me.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So what's
Dave-
going on? What do you want, John? I'm busy.
Dave, I was listening to your show the other day.
Yeah.
It was the best of Dave Paul.
Worst today, Paul.
Oh, the worst of Dave Paul.
Right.
And it's true. It pretty much was the worst of Dave Paul.
That's why they call it the worst of Dave Paul. That's why it's the name. That's every Sunday night at about 12:30 now. Yes, worst Dave Paul. I'm on every single night. 872-0750 outside of Atlanta, 1-800-WSB Talk. No language like that on the Dave Paul Show. Hello, Daryl.
What do you want?
You paying attention to what we're doing on the show tonight, Daryl? You're supposed to be listening, Daryl.
Oh.
All right, 872-0750. Give me some good calls. Let's go to Paul. Hey, Paul, you're on AM-750 WSB.
I got a little problem.
Yeah, what problem?
All the kids around here, like you said, this is a family show.
That's right.
You're cutting down all the kids in Atlanta.
No, I'm
and
not.
In the country.
I am not.
Yes.
How am I cutting them down?
You're cutting them down by saying that people that wear hats
Are morons.
are morons.
That's
and
a
idiots.
true statement. But see,
That
you
is not the true
you
statement.
have a right to be. No. There's a place for you in this country if you're a moron. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just pointing out that you are, and it's big deal. What's the big deal? Don't worry about it.
No,
You're at work.
People that wear
Hats are morons.
are not morons.
Yes, they are.
My dad had cancer.
Your dad
and he
had-
went bald.
Okay.
He had to wear a hat.
There are exceptions to the rule. And that is the exception to this rule. Let's go to Jason. Hey, Jason, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Jason.
I was just thinking, anyone that wears a hat, they might as well just wear a dunce cap because they're a moron anyway.
I think I've said that.
Oh, well, thought I added to your show.
Thanks a lot. Daryl, what are you intentionally trying to sabotage my show tonight, Daryl? Oh, that was pathetic, Daryl. I listened last week. You hosted, I think you were on about 11:30 to 1. That was the most pathetic bunch of nonsense I've ever heard, Daryl. And I really felt sorry for you, and I felt sorry for WSB, and I really did. It was really pathetic, Daryl. I'm sure you meant well, but it was really bad.
That's why I had so many calls, David?
No, it was pathetic, Daryl.
How many are waiting for you?
It was an embarrassment, Daryl.
How many are waiting for you, Dave?
William. Hey, William, you're on AM-750 WSB.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, William.
Sounds
Last call.
William, yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
about your hat.
My hats, yes.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't like the way that people were wearing hats the last few years. I think they look kind of stupid. But, you know, you got to look at it in perspective now.
Okay.
The way people wearing hats these days are really stupid.
Yes.
Because for a long time, hats have been out of style.
That's right.
People don't know how or when to wear hats. They wear 3-foot green and purple hats, all kinds of stupid-looking hats, hats when they shouldn't wear a hat.
That's right, William.
Things like that. But you know what?
No, what?
There's one thing about hats.
Yes.
Hats at the right time, at the right place, can set you off of the sidewalk because they can be your symbol that you are no longer a part of the unhatted sidewalk herd. And it's your symbol that you no longer belong to that if you wear it properly. Now, when you slop on some stupid thing any time of the day, it looks like a moron. It does. But it can be at the right time. You used to say, I don't belong to this herd of unhatted people and their three-piece marching off to their factory.
That is the biggest bunch of nonsense I've ever heard. That is pure garbage, and you know it's garbage.
Well, tell me why.
You sell used cars, what do you do?
Huh?
You sell used cars, what do you do?
What do I do?
It's nonsense.
I sell used cars. That's what I do.
You're weaving this yarn of nonsense all around my body here, and it's making me sick to my stomach. 872-0750. Are you on a sidewalk? I want to know. David Paul, AM-750, WSB.
Great negligee.
Honey, you're blocking the TV.
Of course I love you, Louise. Pass the nail clippers.
Why do men show so much emotion around other men?
Box sakes, Ralph, I could kiss you.
I just saw a 58 vet. Lou, hold me.
A weed whacker? Oh, Frank, you shouldn't have.
So while men may always hide their emotions,
This is the happiest day of my life, too. Really.
at least they're willing to share the important things.
I mean it. Honest.
Refreshing but dry.
Listening to Off the Wall with David Paul on AM-750 WSB. The other side of Sirius Talk Radio. The phone number is 872-0750. That's 872-0750. Saturday night will never be the same again. It's Off the Wall with David Paul.
Hello. Yes, I'm David Paul. Going to be here just till, 9:35, and then the Braves game takes over. So I just have another, 55 minutes to go, and that is it. And that's all she wrote. Tonight, I have two things out there. Just a general observation. I'm a journalist. That's why I'm in talk radio. I journalize. And one of my observations, and this is true, and you all know this, when you ever walk into a restaurant, whenever you go out in public and you see anybody with a hat, there are exceptions to the rule, but whenever you see a guy with a hat, somebody with a hat, what's the first word that comes to mind? Idiot. I'm looking at an idiot. And they really are that dumb. They really are. You know they are. That's why they wear a hat. That's an observation I'm just making as a journalist. Another observation. Watching people walk on the sidewalk. There's a sidewalk. Somebody has laid out this slab of cement, and people just hurried along on it, being told where to walk. How sad. But I was thinking, their whole life is like that. They never step off the sidewalk. How sad. Their life is so predictable. Is your life predictable? What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's your day off. What are you doing? Is it predictable? Is it pretty much what you did 2 weekends ago, 3 weekends ago? Boring. Your old lady's looking at you and thinking, boring. I'm looking at a bore. That's what she's saying right now. She's looking at you. You're probably in the car together. She's thinking it. She's looking away right now. She's looking out the window. But she's thinking to herself, this guy's a bore. When I met him, he was so excited, so exciting, so full of life. But now he's a bore. That's what they're thinking. And you know that's what they're thinking. But you don't know what to do about it because you are a bore. Get off the sidewalk. Find something else to do in life. 872-0750 outside of Atlanta, 1-800-WSB-TALK. Let's go to Ralph. Hey, Ralph, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Hello, Dr. Paul.
Hello, Ralph.
Hey, I just want to talk to you about your sidewalk issue.
Yes.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yes.
It's just like anything else. When the government dictates you got to go here, you've got to break the rules.
That's right. Oh, it's like this music thing. I mean, can you listen to a song without it being cranked up?
I can.
You know
yeah.
what? You can?
I can, yeah. Well, it depends on who it is.
Yeah, you're a loser, man.
Okay.
You're a loser. Like this music I was keying to a bullet. You know, now it's a misdemeanor now. If you turn your music up real loud and you're driving around.
Yeah.
What a crummy law. What a crummy law.
Dave.
Yes.
Well, it's like you're saying about the sidewalk.
Yes.
I was an idiot. I did run the Peachtree Road race.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
And one thing I like to do, everybody, they tell you you're supposed to run in the street.
Right.
Well, as soon as the fence ended, they've got you caged in like an animal at the start so you can't get to a restroom.
Right.
You're about to bust out, by the time you finally start running.
Yeah.
I like to run behind the crowd in other words, they tell you not to run on the sidewalk then.
Right.
So I run on the sidewalk.
Sure you do.
Behind the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. You get to go behind the crowd, you can run by and...
So what you're saying is you cheated.
Exactly.
You cheated.
Actually, I ran farther than the regular miles, but it was just because they didn't tell you to do it, so I thought it was fun to do it.
How old are you, Ralph?
39.
Aren't you kind of old to be running, Ralph?
Oh, ain't no question about it.
I mean, Ralph, 39 is kind of time to sit back and watch a little TV, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I should be in the rocker by now.
That's right, Ralph.
Yeah.
Hey, see you later, Ralph.
Bye, Dave.
Bye, Ralph. Let's go now to Bruce in Charlotte. Hey, Bruce, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Hello, David.
Hi, Bruce. What's going on, Bruce?
How are you?
I'm doing real well. Thank you for asking.
Tomorrow's your night off, I believe.
Yes, tomorrow's my night off. Tomorrow's all day is my day off.
I wondered if you might like to join me at the club.
I'm thinking, real? Are you serious? And do what? Like do some dancing? What?
It's the jockstrap contest.
The jockstrap contest?
Yes, sir. If we win.
Oh, man, come on, man. It's family radio. Family radio. 872-0750. Outside of Atlanta, 1-800-WSB-TALK. When you call in, think family. Think family thoughts. Things that a family in their automobile can be listening. Oh, let's go to Diana. Hey, Diana, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Dave, Paul, what's going on?
Hey, mess around on the radio, Diana.
That guy was way out there, wasn't he?
No kidding, Diana. So what do you want tonight, Diana?
Well, I was listening to your comment about wearing hats in restaurants.
Right.
I think it's bad taste.
Well, I know that.
Well,
we all know that.
Yeah, but...
That goes without saying, but I'm saying a hat anywhere is a sign of a moron.
Well, people wear baseball caps. What's wrong with those?
Well, those are people that never grew up. Mentally, they stopped growing at an early age.
Well, what about...
I mean, let's face it, what a waste of a life.
What about some sun visors?
Sun visors? Well, that's a sun visor. Keep the sun out of the face, right?
Well, baseball caps serve the same purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway...
Technicality, right. I don't know what you're grabbing for here, yeah.
Dave, that is my point, Dave Paul.
I don't know what your point. I don't think you have a point.
Dave, look.
Right.
I haven't talked to you in a while. I know you. Don't you miss me?
Yeah, I missed you.
Hey, Dave Paul, what is this? But I got you.
Yeah.
But Dave,
You'd like to get me. I know that.
Dave, what is this comment about walking on sidewalks?
That's a deep question. I don't think you could follow it.
I can't. But Dave,
I'm asking you. I see people hurtling along on a sidewalk when there's 10 feet in this direction and 10 feet in that direction to walk on, but they walk on the sidewalk. So I'm asking more or less a question here: is your whole life laid out on a sidewalk and you're afraid to move in either direction?
No, I move in different directions.
No, I don't think you do. Well, I don't know if you do or not. There's no way to know. But see, if you were on a sidewalk, you wouldn't necessarily know it, because you have to be extremely bright to know that you're on a sidewalk, and you have to be extremely bright to know how to get off the sidewalk.
Dave.
Right.
Look, Dave.
Yes.
Look, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what you're talking about.
That's right. That's right. You're right. That's right. You're right. Yes.
Okay, Dave
yes.
Paul. I just wanted to make a comment about the hats, and I didn't quite...
You don't wear a hat, do you, Diana?
Well, I wear sun visors sometimes when I'm outside in the park.
Sometimes you wear a hat, too, don't you?
Well, sometimes I wear baseball caps, too.
I kind of thought that.
I do. I jog when I jog in the park.
I kind of thought that, Diana.
I jog in the park, Dave Paul.
I kind of thought that.
And sometimes,
you sound, just sizing you up, you sound like a hat wearer.
I wear the baseball caps.
Well,
and sometimes when I go to church, I wear hats,
Don't apologize. Just read a book now and then. Maybe you'll grow out of it.
What's wrong with wearing hats to church?
Wearing what?
What's wrong with a woman wearing hats to church? Absolutely nothing. In fact, it looks fantastic, and you know it.
A broad with a hat.
I am not a broad.
Okay, a chick with a hat.
Hey, Dave Paul,
Yeah.
what's on your agenda for tomorrow?
I'm going, seriously?
Yeah.
I'm taking off real early in the morning. Splitting and they'll be back Monday night before I go on.
Well, where are you going?
Going to a beach.
Which one?
Why do you want to know?
Because.
Jekyll Island.
Oh, really?
Yep, gotta go. Bye, Diana. So let's go to Paul. Hey, Paul, you're on AM-750 WSB.
I jumped off the sidewalk last week, Dave.
How'd you do it? Tell me how you did it.
Well, I work for this Fortune 50 company, okay?
Yeah.
And I have to wear a suit every morning. And I got up, and I didn't have any clean socks. So I said, I know what I'll do. On the way, I'll stop at the Kmart, buy myself a pair of socks, put them on in the car.
Right.
Wear them to work.
Sound makes sense to me.
Well, guess what? I forgot to stop in Kmart. And I went to work with no socks on, wearing a suit. And I got to like it.
Right.
And my boss said, how come you're not wearing any socks? And I told him the story. And I said, why should I have to wear socks anyway? Where does dress code say you have to wear socks?
Absolutely. The biggest sheep in our society are those people out there who wear suits and wear ties. They're the biggest sheep in society.
So, but I decided to be a different kind of sheep. So he said, you got to wear appropriate attire. I said, it's summer. I don't want to wear socks. It is appropriate not to wear socks in the summer.
Your next step is to wear sneakers.
That's
your
not
next
a bad
step.
idea.
Now, remember John Lennon on the front of the album? On the front of the album, he's walking across the street, the all-white suit, and with his sneakers on.
Yep.
I mean, come on, movie
And look
star.
what it did for him.
And look, hey, gotta go. See you later. Don't ever talk bad about John Lennon. Don't ever talk bad about John Lennon on my show. 872-0750. Let's go to Sandra. Hey, Sandra, you're on AM-750
Hi,
WSB.
David.
Hey,
How are
Sandra.
you?
I'm doing good.
I wanted to call in for my father, who's listening to you right now.
Yes.
He wanted me to tell you you're a new twist for things.
For WSB. No, I am WSB. WSB is me. Yes, I am the future of WSB. If it wasn't for me, this station would go under, and I know that, and they know it. That's why I'm here.
They need to put you on during the day.
Well,
where more people can hear you.
Yeah, well, okay. All right, see you later. Thanks, Sandra. All right, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I feel it coming. 872-0750. I don't think anybody can comprehend my sidewalk. I don't think they can. Jim, hey, Jim, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Yeah, there, Dave.
Hey,
I ain't
Jim.
never followed along behind anybody on a sidewalk. I've never worn hats either.
Smart guy. You sound like a bright guy. What are you, an engineer, a doctor? What are you?
Well,
you sound like it. You sound like an engineer or doctor. I can tell by talking to you. Which are you?
I'm not either one of those.
You're kidding me.
No.
Are you serious?
I guess I could have been, maybe.
Now you sure sound like it. Thought you were an engineer or a doctor. I swear I did. I would have bet money on it. All right, what's going on?
Well, not a whole lot. I just had to comment on your two little deals here. I kind of agree with both of them.
You a writer? Because you have a way with words. Are you a writer?
No, actually, I was a cab driver, but...
Cab driver, is that right?
You got to be good with words. You got to be good with talk if you're a cab
That's right, because you're just the way you're putting words together. It's amazing. I'm thrilled to death by just talking to you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Jim.
All right, you have a good night.
See you later. I tell you, you get to meet interesting people on this show. All right, 872-0750. Outside of Atlanta, 1-800-WSB Talk. I'm only going to be here till 9:30. Hope I get a chance to talk to you.
Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And know that notion just crossed my mind.
Friday morning, you wake up with AM-750 WSB, and here Atlanta's Morning News report on State Transportation Commissioner Hal Reeves' heart attack.
In intensive care, we'll be doing some more tests today.
I'm Eric Taylor, and Monday morning we'll cover the DUI crackdown in DeKalb County and a woman who wants to change the national anthem.
Atlanta's Morning News, plus accurate weather from meteorologist Kirk Mellish and Captain Herb Emery and Joy Cashin with Skycopter and Skyplane traffic. Atlanta's Morning News, weather, and traffic station. AM-750 WSB. Depend on it.
Germac new shampoo. I've got Germac Bounce Back beautiful hair. New Germac Bounce Back beautiful hair.
Your hair can't be bounced back beautiful unless it's strong.
And new Germac shampoos and conditioners bring new strength to your hair. I've got Germac Bounce Back Beautiful Hair. New Germac Bounce Back Beautiful Hair.
I'm going to be here till about 9:35. Then Braves baseball. Braves versus L.A. It'll be fun. But in the meantime, I'm here talking, I guess, over your head. Dave Paul is talking over your head. Sidewalks. I try to bring something deep up. Sidewalks. You know what I'm saying? Is your life on a sidewalk? Oh, I know what you want. I know what you want. Yeah, I know what you want. All right, here it is. I know it's on your level. Yeah, I know what you can comprehend. Yeah. Should people be able to bear their buns on the beach? You know the little, the little bathing suits. You know what I'm talking about? Should people be able to bear their buns on the beach? Yeah, I see. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right. There you go. Lighting up the phone lines. Yeah, I see. Yeah, figures. Try to bring up a heavy topic and look what happens. Don't deserve me, man. 872-0750 outside of Atlanta. 1-800-WSB Talk. Figures. Should people be able to bear their buns on the beach? And there go my phone lines. There they go. It figures. Yeah, you have an opinion about that? Yeah, you have an opinion about that. Let's go to George. Hey, George, you're on AM-750 WSB.
How's it going, Dave?
It's going good, George.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking.
Really?
How are you doing, George?
I'm doing just fine.
Yes.
Oh, you show, I have to agree with it here.
What about the hats?
Yeah.
What do you agree with?
Everything.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Really?
You really agree?
I sure do.
Wow. Sound like a bright guy. What are you about? Just graduating with your degree? What's your degree in yet, George? What are you working on?
BA.
BA?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How about you?
Surprised you know what a BA is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay. You
know what BA is?
Do I know what a BA?
Yeah. You have one.
Do I have a BA?
No, you do have one.
Sorry?
You do have one.
Don't need one. I'm bright enough without one. You people need one. You need one. I, Dave Paul, don't need one. Let's go to Drake. Hey, Drake, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Dave Paul, I was calling to talk to you about following the sidewalk.
Yes.
I think everybody follows the sidewalk in their life, even you.
Yes, that's true. But I want to notice that I'm on a sidewalk, and I want to get off that sidewalk.
Well, Dave, if you get off the sidewalk, then you're getting off the whole purpose in life. You have to follow the sidewalk to get to the destination that you need to get to.
That is not true. You have to follow somebody else's sidewalk to get to their destination that they found. The idea is for you to lay out your own sidewalk rather than to follow in somebody else's footsteps, more or less.
I see. So
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So you say it's okay to step off into the grass occasionally?
Of course, not occasionally. You should do that with your entire life. Now and then, getting started, you might have to walk on a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. I can see your point there, David.
What was that?
I can see your point there.
You can?
Yes, sir, I can. But
that makes me feel good. That actually I reached somebody and they can comprehend what Dave Paul is talking about. I like that. That makes me feel good.
Absolutely, David.
I've reached somebody. I've touched you in your life, right?
Yes, you have.
So you're going to get off the side. What are you going to do tomorrow different to get off that sidewalk?
I'm going to get off the sidewalk and make my own path.
Make your own path.
Yes, sir.
That's right. See you later.
Thanks, David.
Bye. That's right. I reached somebody. I feel like I touched him. I touched him, and it's like I touched him. I made him a better person. I'm getting all emotional inside. Let's go to Bob. Hey, Bob, you're on AM-750 WSB. Hello. Goodbye, Bob. Great. To the phones. Let's go. 872-0750 outside of Atlanta. 1-800-WSB Talk. Tell you, let Daryl sit in for last night. Show just I have to rebuild the audience. I have to rebuild you. Put you back together again. No organization out there. Figures. They're all right. I have a computer in front of me right now. It's all buns on the beach. All buns on the beach. That's what everybody wants to talk about now. Buns on the beach. Let's go to Larry. Hey, Larry, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Good evening, Dave.
Well, hello, Larry.
Listen, I've listened to you on occasion. I'm not real sure what your topics are this evening, but
me either.
The primary reason I'm calling is that I want to see if are you really for real?
What do you mean?
Well, I just
of course I'm for real.
Some of the topics you come up with.
Yes. That's the stuff that affects me in my day-to-day life, and then I come in here and I share it with you, the audience.
Right.
I'm a journalist.
Well, it's very interesting. It's funny.
Funny? Come out here and pour myself out, and it's funny?
It's very funny. It's a nice way to relax on Saturday evening.
Yeah. Funny.
Nice way to relax.
I feel like you just insulted me.
No, it was not an insult. It was not meant to be.
Okay. All right, because I'm really serious. I'm really trying to help you out as a human being. I'm trying to make you a better person.
Well, what is the topic about sidewalks? I lost that.
Sidewalks. It's there's a sidewalk laid out there, and do you walk on the sidewalk or not, more or less, is what I'm asking. Is your whole life laid out for you, and you just follow along where somebody else is laid out for you to walk?
No, I like to challenge the holes in the sidewalk.
You do?
Yeah.
I agree with you. You're a bright guy.
Well, you take care and have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I will. It's going to be a real short evening. It's going to be about 9:35. People put me to sleep, man. You're putting me to sleep. Somebody grow with my topic. You run with the ball. I've handed you the ball. Now you run with it. I'm David Paul. This is AM-750 WSB.
Saturday night, time for more outrageous fun on... Wait a minute, that can't be right. Yes, that's what it says. Fun with Off the Wall with David Paul. If you dare, go on the air on AM-750 WSB. The number is 872-0750. That's 872-0750. Or outside the Atlanta area, it's 1-800-WSB-TALK. We'll let the 800 number ring until it's your turn. Now, here he is, Off the Wall with David Paul.
Welcome back, David Paul. Short little show. I'm only going to be here about another 15, 17 minutes, something in the Braves game. We're going to start the Braves game about 35 after. They're in L.A. Wow. Kick their butts. We won last night. We're going to win tonight. We're going to catch up. We're going to dominate the division. It's going to happen. I feel it. But in the meantime, we're talking about guys who wear hats. We're talking about, what more do I need to say? I'm sure you have people sized up who wear hats. We're talking about, is your life on a sidewalk? Is your life like a sidewalk? It's laid out for you. There it is. You just step where you're told to step. That's the entire show. That's it. 872-0750 outside of Atlanta. 1-800-WSB-TALK. Let's go to Bill in Tampa. Hey, Bill.
Hello?
Well, hello, Bill.
Dave, if you want to have a successful call, I wouldn't talk about walking on the sidewalk. I'd talk about walking in the gutter. I've listened to a few of your callers tonight, okay?
Yeah.
They don't understand an intellectual talk show host.
That's right.
Most of these people are West Minner listeners, probably. Let me tell you something, your problem. You've never done this before, and I'm used to this type of thing.
Yeah?
You're previous to you're going on previous to the ball game, right?
That's right.
Do you realize the mentality of the person that you've got listening to your program right now?
I hadn't really thought about it, Bill.
Well, those dorks are sitting there right now with their baseball cap on backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Drinking a six-pack of beer.
You mean I've insulted the people that are out there? Oh, Bill, come on. I didn't even think about that, Bill.
Hey, their girlfriends even wear baseball caps.
Oh, Bill.
I'm telling you, Dave, I've seen them. You don't understand what these people are like. Did you ever see the ones that got the hats that got like bird crap on the bill?
Yes.
Well, that isn't artificial. That's the real thing, Dave.
No.
That's the kind of mentality you've got out there.
I think I said it wrong then.
Yeah, you're dealing with imbeciles.
Oh, Bill. Now you ruined my night. I didn't even think of that, Bill. It didn't even enter my mind.
Well, get used to it, Dave. It's tough.
Doggone it, Bill.
Call management.
I'm used to dealing with the all-night crowd, you know?
I know. Life's hell. Hey, you know what? If those people are smart, they'd tune you in. If they want to hear a good program,
right,
when you're really good, is tune on at 1 o'clock. Every night, 1 o'clock in the morning, folks. That's when you get some damned intelligent callers from all over the United States, not these local yokels wearing baseball caps.
Well, that's when management
goes. And
goes.
you know why their wives have to wear baseball caps?
Why, Bill?
Because they're bald-headed. Most of those broads don't have hair.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've seen them, Dave.
I didn't know that.
Stupid people you're dealing with, Dave.
I feel bad now.
That's tough. Hey, you know, it's probably Skip Carey's fault. It's probably his crowd.
It's probably... All right, Bill. See you later, Bill.
Good luck to you, Dave.
All right,
God
Bill.
bless you, Dave.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks. Golly, I didn't even enter my mind. I want to apologize. Please accept Dave Paul's apology, man. I really am. I'm really sorry. If I insulted anybody, I really man, please accept my apology. Let's go to Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Hey, David.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hi. Listen, I never walked on the sidewalk.
Really?
From the time I was a baby child, I never walked on the sidewalk. Would you like some examples?
Yeah, give me some examples.
All right. Mother made me join the Brownie troop. I did not want to join the Brownies, but she made me join the Brownies.
Mm-hmm.
So I was the worst little Brownie they ever saw.
Yeah.
Terrible Brownie.
Well, that's good.
So the next year when she made me sign up for Girl Scouts, they wouldn't accept me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Embarrassed her to death.
You know what really bothers me? You know, this poor little girl that wasn't allowed to join the Boy Scouts or the Cub Scouts?
Yeah.
Do you remember the case?
Yeah. She's still in the news.
You know, I've been thinking about that. How, you know, it takes months and months to get a court case to court. How did this little girl get in front of a judge, over this stupid little issue? Everybody else has to wait for 6 months to a year, and this idiotic thing, she gets in front of a judge immediately. How did that happen? Can anybody explain it? How did she get in front of a judge? You don't understand. How did she do it?
Well,
everybody else has to wait half a year to get in front of a judge, a year to get in front of a judge, and this stupid issue came up, and she's in front of a judge within 3 days.
Yeah, well...
Did it make sense?
No, not at all. But then I wonder where her parents' head is, too. I think they were making her have this whole issue. That's not in a little child's head.
No, of course not. Of course not. But you know what I want? If they would have put that little girl, I want to find a little boy out there, 10 years old, that loves to pull the dresses up of little girls. I mean, every little girl he sees, he walks up behind her and just yanks that dress up. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to find a little boy like that, 10 years old, and I want to demand we put him in Girl Scouts. I want to demand we put him in Brownies. I do. I want to find that little boy. He's out there someplace, and he cannot walk by a little girl without just yanking her skirt up in the air. I want to find him, and I want to get a lawsuit, and I want to get him in front of a judge, and I want him in the Girl Scouts. I want to find that little boy.
Well, you're not going to find him.
Oh, of course you're going to find him.
No little boy wants to do any little girl things.
What?
It's the other way around because all the little boys have all the fun.
All right. Thanks, Cheryl. You know people. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I want to find that little boy. There's a little boy out there that just every time he walks by a little girl, he just yanks that dress up in the air. I want to find him, and then I want to get a lawyer, and I want to sue, and I want to get him in the Brownies. I do. I want it to happen. Let's go to the phones. Hiram. Hey, Hiram, you're on AM-750 WSB.
David Paul, you are trying my patience tonight. I want to tell you that I have tried. Very difficult. It's so hard to try to make sense of what you're saying.
Yes, Hiram.
You you need psychological help, David.
That's not true.
It's true. You would be a field day for a psychiatrist. I have a man in mind who gave great counseling to Lester Maddox, and I think that you should go and see him because he has had great experience.
Why? Because I want to find a little boy. I want to find a little boy.
Mind.
Yeah. Why?
The obviously.
Why?
The obviously perverted.
Yeah.
And disarranged,
Hiram,
deranged mind.
Doesn't it make sense? You want to find a little boy who just loves lift up the dress of little girls, put him in the Girl Scouts. Doesn't that make sense to you, Hiram?
You are reliving your childhood.
Doesn't that make sense to you, Hiram?
You
Doesn't
are
it make sense?
going through your second childhood. You are remembering when you were such an irritant to all the mothers of the little girls with whom you went to school.
That's right.
And how they rapped your knuckles with the ruler time and time again.
So
but
what?
you would not learn.
Yeah.
You would not learn.
So what?
And now you are driving people crazy over the airwaves.
Yeah.
WSB should be sued. If anyone should be sued, it should be you and WSB for creating havoc and headaches all over the United States. Because you are crazy.
Not
you are
crazy.
irresponsible, and you are deranged, and you need to be gagged. Then they would know that you had served some purpose in life.
All right, Hiram. Thanks, Hiram.
Goodbye.
Bye, Hiram. Oh, brother. 872-0750 outside of Atlanta. 1-800-WSB-TALK. I'm David Paul. This is AM-750 WSB.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in, keep trucking, like the doo-dah man, together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
The phones right now, and let's talk to, how about Bob? Hey, Bob, you're on AM-750 WSB.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Bob.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'd like to say I'm a grown adult male.
Okay. 872-0750 outside of Atlanta. Hey, give me some good calls last 5 minutes. I'd sure appreciate that. Somebody with a little intelligence. Some sexy females would be nice. Some really sexy females. I always like to end the show talking to sexy females. I really would. I don't know. It just makes my night complete. That's what talk radio's all about. That's what all the sick guys are out there waiting for. They think this is a 900 service. All right, Bob. Hey, Bob, you're on AM-750 WSB.
David